When your show is the first of its name, the king of plot twists, a breaker of records, and the creator of CGI dragons, writing a finale to appease the masses probably feels a lot like when Jon Snow faced a whole lot of this. And if you're not one of the estimated 18 million people who tuned in for the season finale last night, you might want to get ready to hear about it all day long. Who should have been king? Who saw it coming? Who did Daenerys' hair? Meanwhile, that online petition to rewrite the entire final season has now passed 1 million signatures, and it looks like at least one person in Westeros might have noticed.
Maybe the decision about what's best for everyone should be left to, well, everyone.
Online, mixed reactions. Some fans angry over how the epic HBO series comes to an end.
I wanted more.
I did not like that ending.
Others satisfied with the finale, but most in awestruck agreement over the imagery that pushed the bounds of television, which could explain why the final episodes were estimated to cost a staggering $15 million each. The full scope of production explained in a documentary trailer taking viewers behind the scenes.
Here we are at the last table read. It's like looking around and seeing your family.
Overnight, the cast sang goodbye with pictures of their first days on set and their last. The actress who played Sansa Stark, Sophie Turner, writing, "Sansa, thank you for teaching me resilience, bravery, and what true strength really is. Without you, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I'll miss this more than anything." A finale lowering the gate on a fantasy that's become television lore.